nerds, and welcome. We are Crossing the Nerdverse, bringing you yet another episode. My name is Travis, and I'm joined as always by my fantastic co host, Eric. And this week, we're going to have to kind of ad lib it a little bit. We had some people traveling for work and being gone for a variety of other reasons, but we're still going to bring you a show. We're still going to talk about the news. And I'm probably going to go on a pretty long tirade about how mad I am at WWE at the moment. But before we get into all that, I suppose I should let Eric speak at least a little.
Yeah, it's always nice. Um,
And
so
that's enough
so
from Eric. No,
so so the big thing with this week is fantasy football. Everybody should be starting it. Because you're
our
getting
work draft is
towards
starting soon.
yeah, you're
I
getting
opted
towards
out.
the
They upped it to
what?
$50 buy-ins. There's no way I'm doing that.
Oh, that's shitty, dude. See, we're
That's
fortunate
so much.
because
Yeah, you guys are Canadian and don't have any money. Well,
well, I
you
mean
guys still trade in like fox pelts and stuff, right?
yeah, and fancy hockey pucks. Like you remember like in the military
Oh
you get
yeah,
those
yeah,
coins. We get hockey pucks.
that's fair. I thought that
But
was your standard currency anyway.
On a for real note, I'm actually playing with a bunch of dudes from back in the States, some that I served with and stuff like that. One of the
Nice.
guys, he runs his own business and he does a lot of really cool shit. So he's going to actually make us a trophy. So what will happen is like every year we're just going to pass that shit around. Um, and we at some point have to come up and start doing the worst record. You got to do this horrible thing. I saw a great one the other day. This guy had to dress up like a clown and have a sign around his neck saying that he's bad at fantasy football at a professional baseball game. So that was pretty cool. I think it was
I've seen ones
baseball.
like that. I've seen ones like
Yeah.
that.
So that like just something off the wall, really good.
My
Baker
cousins and I,
Mayfield.
we used to do when we'd still have our big family gatherings for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. Whoever won fantasy football didn't have to they didn't have to refill their tea glass or anything like that. They didn't have
Ooh,
to they didn't have to make their own plate for dinner. Whoever had the lowest score in fantasy football had to go make the plate for the winner.
that's a good one for family stuff.
Yeah, and that
We're
was
a
very
little
fun.
too spread out. I'm trying to come up with something like ridiculous that you'll have to like record
Yeah,
yourself doing. Yeah, so totally stupid and embarrassing.
just have him come onto the podcast and talk about how bad he is at fantasy football. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, just wearing like makeup somehow.
It
Um,
doesn't even have to be makeup. He could just write "I'm bad at fantasy football" on their forehead.
I do think though I'm going to try to do some Monday night talks about fantasy football. I think it'll be fun,
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'm down. We can talk about fantasy football. I'm way behind the curve on who's high on the list right now. I've
dude.
mostly been crying into my beard for the last like 5 hours.
That's probably because your team's kind of iffy.
I mean, it's not even my team's iffy.
Super Bowl,
Who'd you say is going to the Super Bowl?
the Patriots.
Oh, you're serious.
Yeah,
Now I'm
we're
just
looking
sad
good.
for you. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
Drake May looks like Tom Brady Jr.
Yeah.
But on to nerdier things.
We'll see the Cowboys there too, since we're talking about shit that's not happening.
And they got a better chance than the Cowboys, at least.
No,
Let's
they
be
don't.
honest there.
No, they don't.
Dak, Dak Prescott's.
I have a better chance of making it to the Super Bowl than the Patriots do.
Well, Prescott's not looking hot.
Prescott had two really good seasons back to back. They're just really snake bit in the playoffs. You guys haven't even
Yeah.
had a playoff run since Brady left, so I don't.
We didn't? Did we go
No, you haven't,
once?
dude.
I thought Mac Jones in his
Brady.
second year that was really good.
No,
He
Brady left, and
went.
you guys are just absolutely booky.
Yeah, well, I mean, he
It
was
was
the
like
team.
somebody was. It's like somebody was stacking two turds on top of one another, and then the Patriots were beneath that.
Gen
You
Con's
guys are.
going on. I
Gen
haven't
Con
looked
is
much
going
up
on.
though.
I
Um,
really haven't either. I've mostly been raging against TKO and WWE the
it
last
looks
like
like there's a lot going on with I
72
think
hours.
Bethesda, so that's
Bethesda
kind of
always has a
cool.
lot going on. Hopefully they'll release something new soon, and we get to play Bugger Feature, which is one of my favorite things from Bethesda.
They're always interesting.
Yeah, it's probably a new Skyrim.
Yeah, Fuck, when are they gonna release it on that? Like your cell phone? Like,
I
oh,
probably no, it's already on
dummy
there.
down.
It's
Is
already
it?
on
Oh
there. It's
fuck.
yeah. I
Um,
think they're coming up soon on their like 25-year anniversary of Skyrim. I think at
I
this
don't think they're
point.
gonna make a fucking another game, dude. It's
No,
just gonna be
they're just
Skyrim
re-releasing
forever.
Skyrim. Yeah.
They
I
failed
mean,
so
we're
bad
due
at
for
Starfield.
with as much as they've re-released Skyrim. I'm kind of expecting new DLC at this point.
I mean, you never know.
Hopefully,
They could
hopefully we
do it.
get. I really want Elder Scrolls 6. Somebody texted me during the show. I don't have friends.
I hear you. Neither do I, sir. Um,
Uh, it wasn't a friend. It was my mother.
tell her I said
I
hi.
hope she's watching. Hi, mom. Your son does a podcast.
But yeah, like nerdy wise, like this week, like I didn't see a lot like
It's been a
truly
busy
going
week.
on.
I have stuff going on.
Like yours
It's
is the
emotionally
wrestling. We're gonna
distraught.
get to it. Like yeah, like some
It's
anger
real and it
built up from that.
hurts. Yeah, I'm pretty frustrated.
Yeah, I mean I get that. Oh, in hockey news that nobody probably
I
listens to
like
this.
hockey.
Hudson didn't get picked up by Team USA, one of the top 10 defensemen this year in the NHL as a rookie. One rookie of the year. Averaged a point a game in the playoffs with the Canadians. Team USA was like, fuck that. We don't want talent.
No,
They were like, meh.
seniority. He
Yeah,
may not have
don't
fit the team dynamic.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, no, a guy that does what he did this season. No, absolutely not. I'd fuck that guy too. Yeah. Good job, Team USA. When you're fucking
You're trying.
sucking it up on
Golly, man.
defense, good luck.
That was a lot of F words in one short span. We're definitely not getting this posted without a without a mature content rating.
I mean, I always put us down just in case. I never remember how much we swear. So even all our
You're on
shorts,
a
I'm
roll,
like,
buddy. You're on a huge roll. We're gonna have to
no.
start beeping you out.
If we ever get monetized, I'll definitely be beeping a lot of things. No worries. We'll get the delay going. We can even
We'll just have
delay
to
the
cut out your
recording.
yeah, we're gonna have to cut out your entire like speaking portions.
All right, get to your
Uh,
TKO. Let's go.
yeah, screw you, TKO. That's what I'm leading this off with. We're also gonna tag WWE in this because I'm just flaming mad at all of you. And it starts with you, Paul. Talking to you, Paul Levesque, Triple H. Just kidding.
I
It's
tagged him in
outside of
that
your
in a
control.
video, just so you know.
He hopefully he gives me a job and we can start fixing some things that are going wrong. Either that or I'll get fired by TKO real fast when I tell them they're stupid. So yeah, as we know, TKO, which is the parent company of WWE, has been making some changes and redesigning things. We've seen some big changes happening, like advertisement being projected down onto the mats, everything being sponsored by Prime, Slim Jim tables where they have to say they snapped the Slim Jim table, which is still stupid, and I hate it.
They're doing it for Macho Man.
No, they're
Just
not.
remember.
They're doing it for money. Like, let's be real.
And Macho Man,
And I
he
was like, it's
snapped into a
fine.
Slim Jim.
It's fine. The advertising, I was like, it's fine. Generating dollars, it's fine.
It's always good.
We switched, left USA Network, went to Netflix again. Fine, didn't have a problem with that. SmackDown goes to the USA Network again. It's fine. Ticket prices have gotten astronomical ever since this TKO buyout of WWE. Like absolutely insane. $1,500 as a down deposit for a VIP ticket to one night of WrestleMania is out of your mind. That is so expensive. And that's not even
Yeah.
guaranteed a ringside seat. That's just the VIP section. You could still be 10 rows back. Like, that's insane. House shows, floor seats at house shows, pushing $1,000. Not house shows, but TV tapings. $1,000 for a floor seat.
Yeah,
Out of your
it's
mind. Out of your mind. It's close to $200 for the nosebleeds. Who's going to go to the show if you're still watching all of it on the TV anyway?
I mean, they're obviously still selling out, so we'll have to wait and see how much it
I don't know,
affects it.
man. They're
Like,
changing venues to smaller like they're literally changing to smaller venues because ticket sales are up and down. WrestleMania is always going to sell out because it's also a status symbol. You have so many like
yeah,
celebrities and stuff that show up. But yeah, like TKO, I mean, it's nothing short of just gouging. And hopefully it starts to hurt them in the long run and they can go back to it because like Like, this is so anti-fan with the prices they're going now that the all premium live events, which I really wish we would get away from saying that. Premium live event is so lame. Just call it a pay-per-view.
Yeah,
Um,
golden, golden oldie.
is now going, all of it's going to ESPN. So first off, Peacock was supposed to keep all premium live events until March of 2026.
Supposed
TKO
to.
came back and said, well, WrestleMania and some other shows were 2 night events, so this technically counts as 2 PLEs. So our number that we promised to do for you is already up. So, we'll let you keep Clash in Paris or whatever the last PLE that they're gonna do is, um, with Peacock, and then after that, it's switching to ESPN. For those of you that have the Disney bundle, where it's Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN, unless you upgrade to the Ultimate or Unlimited or whatever they're calling it, you will not get access to any of the WWE programming. So unless you're ready to pay $50 a month for your bundle, you're not going to get it even if you already have ESPN. Or you could subscribe to ESPN's app by itself for $30 a month. And you can subscribe to Peacock so you can continue to watch SmackDown on a delay, unless you get the live TV option for Peacock so you can get USA Network, which is going to cost you another $40 a month. And then you can get Netflix, which is like $25, $26 a month. And so by the time you add all of this stuff up, you're talking about almost $1,200 a year just to get access to most of WWE's programming. Because the Raw library that you used to could just access from Peacock, where it was every episode of Raw ever,
It is no more.
is no more. And whenever they move SmackDown away from USA Network or Peacock or whoever, I guarantee you that library is going to go away too. There's also no plan in place to transfer any of the PLEs to like a watch after on ESPN, which means that if you don't watch it live, you don't get to see it.
I mean, for the longest time, it was like that, anyways.
But it
So,
was a
I mean, it
pay-per-view. You were paying
sucks.
for it and making plans to watch it. Having
Yeah.
it online, the joy of having it online is like, well, if I didn't watch it, night one when it happened, I can always come back a night or two later and still watch it because I'm paying for the subscription fee. Like, we're literally back. We've spent all this time transferring everything from cable to streaming just to go straight back to what the hell cable is.
Oh, but yeah, basically,
Like,
that's what we've done.
we're back to advertisements. We're back to paying for like a whole bunch
We're
of
actually
crap we
before
don't need
cable.
just to get channels that you want to watch. You're gonna have to watch, have access to 500 channels you don't. It's absurd, and I hate it. And like, it's a direct product of TKO, and like, it's so shitty because it's just a grab. Like, between Disney and WWE and TKO, it's literally just this huge money grab for nothing. Like, you're gonna get access to the PLEs.
There was a
And
question.
so, let
Did
me
you
see the
see that?
question.
Did they remove all the WrestleManias already, or are they going to? Do you
Oh
know?
no, all that as soon as the transfer happens to ESPN, they're removing all of that stuff off Peacock. You don't get to go back and watch the old ones. You're not going to get back and watch the classics.
Oh, that's awful, man.
No, it's terrible. Like, and
I,
again, it's a huge just it's a money gouge from Disney and TKO. They're just like,
not to make
we'll make them pay more money.
not to stay on the horrible side of everything right now, but like if you look at it, like all entertainment's getting to the point to where it's unaffordable. Like if you look like musicians now,
Yeah, concert
some
tickets are astronomical.
some
Like,
of
just
them though are actually doing something about it. Like you got like we mentioned earlier, All American Rejects are doing like crazy things right now to like just get music back out there. And Youngblood, I don't even know who that dude really is. I know he's British, I believe. He started doing like festival, like his own festival, just
it,
so people could see music again because it's stupid expensive now
no, and
to go
like
to a concert.
the Taylor Swift concert tickets going for thousands of dollars. That until there was like a huge backlash, Taylor Swift did nothing about. So like, you can't be like, she fought for cheaper tickets. She didn't. She got caught in it
Uh,
and then used it as an opportunity to save face and make somebody else look bad. It's just it's so, yeah, it's so ridiculous, and like, it's just awful. And that
but
coupled on with the other bad news I got from WWE has just filled me with rage over the
like
last couple weeks.
At some point, though, the nice thing to know is because the world does it. At some point, it'll come back around to where it's cheap and
Yeah,
affordable again in
I
like
you know,
20
and I'm
years.
and and I get that Vince was an awful human being, right? He was terrible, but he never really took it out on the fans like this. Like everyone talked about how bad WWE Network was. It was like $8 a month, and it gave you access to everything: WWE, WCW, Tales from the Indies, like old house shows that they had tapes of. You could find on the WWE Network, and it was like $10 a month. And like now you're talking about having to pay $40 a month from 6 different streaming sites just to maybe get to watch all of the WWE programming you want. Like get out of town. It's so bad.
What I'll be curious to see, and I didn't know this, is when you look at other countries, they run because of their laws, streaming services different. So like there's a couple of hockey ones that like you can't even get in North America, but
Mhm.
you can still get them over in like Europe and shit like that, and they play all the games.
Listen,
Like,
I'm
but you
not.
can't get it here. And like, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of like WWE services are over there because they might have to put them all on certain things because of the laws and stuff like that
Dude, I
there.
have a
So
feeling there's going to be quite a few people buying a VPN, which is cheaper per month than getting all of these streaming services, and then just buying a really, really good virus protection plan. For those of you that know, you know.
no, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of like it's stupid to make things like we're getting to a point where like definitely bottom like low end people can't get access to anything anymore and it's
No,
becoming
it's
difficult for middle class. So like it's
yeah,
getting to the point where it's only high end people get to enjoy entertainment.
yeah, and the rest of us plebeians down at the bottom. Yeah, we don't even have access to the Coliseum anymore. Like it's the worst. I see Matthew in our comment section. Yeah, dude, get your tricorn hat on and raise the Jolly Roger, because I have a feeling that's how you're going to be watching programming from here on out. I'm not condoning any illegal activity. I'm just saying I understand.
I mean, yeah, it's just at least when you had pay-per-view, you could buy just one event.
Hmm.
Like I don't want to see all the pay-per-views, so I don't want to buy ESPN to see them all.
Well, at
So
40
like
bucks a month, unless you're just an avid sports fan and you like watching all the other like ancillary crap that comes along with it, like here's a documentary about OSU. Like, nah, I don't like that's not on my list of things
oh,
that I want to watch. Like
are we talking? Yes,
ESPN, like their catalog of other stuff. They're like, here's
I know.
you
I'm
know,
just messing with you.
here's high school lacrosse. I don't want to watch high school lacrosse. I don't even understand lacrosse.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but it, so yeah, it's a lot of things I think are starting to realize they can make a lot of money, and unfortunately, no one's gonna do anything about it.
No, I mean
So
Hasbro's already jacking the price up for the Spider-Man release. Like they're like, it's going to be just as good as Final Fantasy, and I was like, I
oh
hope it
fuck
sells like
no.
Dookie. Like I at this point, like,
Like I enjoy Spider-Man and he is a good character, but
oh
it's
for
not
sure.
gonna touch Final Fantasy. Like
I don't think it's going to come
the
close.
fandoms are so dramatically different. It's not even fucking funny.
No, yeah, it's not.
Especially
It's not even going to go remotely as high as Final Fantasy did.
especially when you look at like the difference between Final Fantasy fan and Spider-Man is that comic fans don't just enjoy Spider-Man. So they know other Marvel releases are coming. They're not gonna just fucking stack up on Spider-Man.
Mm-mm.
Like us Final Fantasy fans, that's it. Like that was our one shot to get any fucking thing Final Fantasy. Like
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
well, and it
7,
was like it
10,
was a
any of
full
it.
release. It was the playset, the boosters, the collector boxes, uh, commander decks. This is just a box release. Like this is just a standalone box release, and I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like
Especially with as
and
much money as I've already dumped into Final Fantasy cards. You can see my stack over there of Magic cards. I have been collecting since the early 2000s, so like we cut me a little slack for my bookshelf just being full. But
yeah. But yeah, entertainment as a whole, like I'm waiting to see like what kind of stupid thing video games end up doing to
no kid.
like
Oh, they're going
kind
up
of
for
fucking
sure.
crucify because but see the nice thing with video game services, it seems like they're just becoming more accessible. Um
But they're already making the switch to say that you don't own your game, you're just renting it. So when you pay that 60 to $80 for what they charge for just a base game now, especially from AAA companies, they've already made it clear that you don't own the game.
Yeah, so I would never expect anymore, like if you don't buy like the hard game, like I wouldn't expect to keep it forever anymore. At some point it'll come down.
Well, all of them have
Um
some sort of live service
so
component is the problem.
that's what I
Is it's
mean.
not
So like at
just,
some
yeah, you
point.
have to be online for single player games now, so they can just switch off access to it. It's like I said, it's just I'm trying not to be negative, but I'm just mad about all of it right now. It
I
it
just want
is
to
a
see,
frustrating thing though.
but here's the bright side. Xbox and Sony are finally getting along and like coming together and like doing
Are you
things
talking
with
about the
video games.
Helldivers 2 release coming up
But
for
not just that, but
Xbox?
if you look at it, like there's that's just like the starting point. Like they're starting to come together. Like there's more games they're going to release on both. I think they're seeing that it makes more sense.
I
So
honestly,
that's a
I have a
good
feeling
thing.
Microsoft is just going to be phasing out the Xbox entirely here soon because every game that they release on Xbox is going to be found on PC anyway. So if you have a good computer,
Yeah,
there's no sense in buying an Xbox because nothing on that library is going to be exclusive.
I think they're at least going to do one more Xbox release because they've already like planned it, hinted at it, and stuff like that. But I think you're right. Like
Oh,
as
I'm sure.
computers become more price
I mean,
easy and stuff,
PC's
so
always been the like it's always been the like go-to for the most things because like even if a game isn't strictly like necessarily released on PC, there's always those people that can get you like jailbreaked versions. Again, I'm not condoning any illegal activity, but they can be found, right? Ports and
then
stuff exist. So,
you got a lot of secondary services like GOG and stuff like that to get your games.
yeah.
And a lot of games now are going portable. Like the portable systems themselves are fucking outrageous. Like I got a Steam Deck, thing's
Mhm.
amazing. Played a lot of the fucking games. Doesn't cost as much as a gaming laptop. Um, it's not the same experience, obviously, but like you can hook it up to a TV, controllers, you can do different things with it. So
Yeah.
um, I agree 100%. Like Xbox, I definitely think Xbox will eventually go away. It'll eventually just be Sony and fucking Nintendo battling it out. Because
I mean,
Xbox
they're
will
still going to
just
have to compete with
Microsoft will just
they're
make more
still going to have to
money.
compete with Microsoft
Yeah,
because Microsoft is still going to have their own exclusives, right? But there's no yes they are. You go "Eh," but they're still always going to have exclusives because if there's not, there's nothing special, right? If everything's just open access for it, there's really nothing special.
I think what eventually Microsoft will just be doing is selling like better performance and stuff in their games more than just exclusives.
I think there's always going to
Because
be exclusive titles because there has
I
to
mean
be
there'll
a
be a
draw.
few,
There
but
has to be a
like
draw for your service because if there's not, they're just going to go to the other one because if they can just get it on PlayStation, they'll buy a PlayStation to get their exclusives,
yeah, but
knowing that
Xbox
you're going to
is
release it on PlayStation anyway, which is going to get Sony more money.
Xbox though is just fucking got the better live service. So like WWE and take whatever those people are,
TKO,
they should be looking at like how Microsoft does their online service. Like this primo.
I
They have a lot better games than
slightly different.
Sony. I mean it is,
I
but
won't
like
even say
they can
better
still
game.
do the
There's not even better.
content.
Like you can't just say better games because that's going to be opinion based, right? Like a lot of those
They got better
exclusive
AAA
Sony
titles, if I'm not mistaken, on theirs. Like
God of
Sony
War,
doesn't have the same collection and stuff like that. Like Sony focuses more on the older games because I've got their
God of
most
War,
expensive one. Yeah, like, but
Ghosts of Tsushima.
is it on the service that one?
That's on Sony. That's a PlayStation exclusive. I'm fairly certain.
No, I just mean like if it's on their actual online like service that you pay for
Oh,
monthly. That's what
oh,
I'm
I don't
talking
know
about.
about
Like the
that.
games you get with Xbox that you when you pay for their service
Oh, like
monthly
the
are
Game
just
Pass and different
better.
stuff like that. But you can
Yeah,
get again, you can get that on your computer too. It's a Microsoft Game
that's what
Pass,
I
and
mean.
so
Like
like
that's
yeah,
why Microsoft will always have a home. Like even if a
I
lot of their games are on all the systems, like
I'm not
just
saying
because of
that,
that.
but like they're still gonna have exclusive titles. Like there's no way Microsoft gives up all of their studio stuff and allows Sony to be the only one that does exclusives. That's not. I just don't think that's realistic.
No, probably not, but we'll see.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
So we'll.
But at
Again,
least
we'll
it's
see
a
what
bright
happens.
point to go along with the TKO
No,
stuff.
it's not. It's all
Oh,
terrible.
who,
TK also
who
fired Karrion Cross, and so now I'm ready to throw ham bones at TKO. How dare you fire Karrion Cross?
I would like to see like whose decision is the talent.
If
Like, is
that's
it?
not if that's not a work, I'm gonna be so mad. Like I'm gonna be so mad that I'm gonna cheer for Dominic Mysterio, and I hate Dominic Mysterio.
I mean, that's the point of the
Just
character, but
kidding.
yeah, I definitely
I'm
do
gonna go
too.
watch AEW and just watch the Spot Fest and
I'm
live
gonna
with the
start
fact
my
that
own.
storytelling is gonna be terrible. Good
I'm
luck.
gonna start
Best
my
of luck
own,
to you in your endeavors. Get a hold of Eric Bischoff. He likes starting new companies.
and it's gonna be drunk wrestling.
Drunk wrestling. They did that in the '80s. It didn't work out. A lot of guys, like, a lot of serious injuries, a lot of problems. Ric Flair sexually assaulted a woman on a plane. It was not good. It was not good.
Jesus.
He did.
Um,
Look up the plane ride from hell. Ric Flair was out of his mind. It's probably a combination of steroids, cocaine, and alcohol had that
oh, they
guy
made a movie or something on that,
moving
didn't they?
hard. They did a Dark Side of the Ring
Or
episode, like a
yeah,
whole
that's
hour
what
and
it
15
was.
minute long episode about how Ric Flair's creepy. Um,
But yeah, I think that
no, they fired,
that's
but they seriously did fire Karrion Cross, man. We just talked about him like 2 weeks ago
I
about
know,
how he
dude.
had cut this amazing promo and everybody was cheering for him and he had captured the fans' hearts. And then they were just like, we didn't
Fuck
like
him.
that you did what wrestlers are supposed to do and get a reaction and connection to the crowd, so we're firing you.
Like hopefully there's a better reason than that.
Hopefully,
Some behind the
it's The
scenes or
Rock.
something.
It's The Rock ruining everything. That's who I'm blaming.
Like his Hollywood career is not doing great anymore, so he's like, let me just fucking destroy
Yeah, he's
wrestling.
just well. I mean, everybody that's holding a title or a prominent position on the main event card is related to him in some way, shape, or form. You've got the Tongas, the Fatus.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, the Usos are related to him. Solo Sikoa is related to him. The Tongas are like related to him through marriage. Roman Reigns
Hmm.
is related to him. Like,
Take that, LA Knight.
yeah, dude. Nia Jax got her job back because Dwayne Johnson is on the board at TKO. And she
These
has
are
no business
Travis's
wrestling. She's
opinions, not
terrible.
the show's opinions.
No, they're the show's opinions. Screw you, TKO.
Not the show.
We're not we're not monetized. You can't do anything. This is all opinion based anyway, and my opinion is that you're terrible.
I mean, I definitely think
And you guys
the way that
probably
they've
pick your
spaced it
nose and then
out.
wipe it on the underside of your desk like disgusting people. TKO.
But it is
But how do you
it.
fire Karrion Cross for doing exactly what you want wrestlers to do?
That's what I'm saying. There has
It's
to be
what
something
kills me.
more to it, especially
No,
after
that's
that
it. Like
spot,
that's
because that spot
straight
was
up it. Is
huge.
that his WrestleMania like promo that he did, his post WrestleMania promo, got him so much heat and like fan reaction. They're taking Karrion Cross signs away from people at events. Like that's how
Ooh,
far it's gone.
that's a little, yeah, that's not
Yeah,
cool.
removing fan signs from people has like obviously if you have something vulgar written on them, they're not going to let you take it in, right?
I mean, they should, but
But
yeah, I
Vince
know they're
Vince
not.
was taking signs away from people if you were cheering for the wrong person. And like, are we going back to that? Is that literally what have we come full circle to like you plebeians are going to cheer for who we want you to, and if somebody does something that you like, we're going to bury them instantly and then fire them?
I mean, yeah, I
Like
don't.
how are you going to have that guy capture so much fan attention and so much backing and then bury him to Sami Zayn and then like 2 weeks later just be like, we're not going to renew your contract?
I don't
Like
know.
he literally did what you're supposed to as a wrestler, and they were just like,
I have to think that something backstage happened. I
it
just
better,
have to.
it better. But everything I've
He-
read was they were mad because he cut a promo without their permission. Do you know what he was also doing? He was practicing, rehearsing, and posting promos on his own. He was paying his own production costs to do promos for WWE.
Just think that he might take off like that one guy I talked about that one day we should do a show on. Matt something or other that left like WWE and he just does the indie circuit.
Matt
That one
Cardona.
rest. Yeah.
I hope so. Karrion Cross deserves it, but he made it clear. He's like, I want my entire career to be at WWE.
Oh, that sucks.
And like, yeah, this is just a huge betrayal of a guy that did what you're supposed to as a wrestler. Screw you,
Yeah.
TKO. This is as bad as you firing R-Truth. That was also terrible.
Didn't he
And
come
like
back though?
oh yeah, oh the fan backlash was huge. People started unsubscribing. Like which I encourage you to do now, by the way. Just unsubscribe and don't watch the shows anymore until they bring Karrion Kross back.
I just want to see them put it all in one service or two tops.
Honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter. Like in 6 weeks, if you're related to The Rock, that's going to be the only way you're holding a title. Um, which, by the
Hot
way,
take.
it turns out the triple threat match with Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky was technically a fatal 4-way because Naomi was pregnant, so she had an unfair advantage because there was an extra person on her side. So
Fuck that.
yeah, well, that's why she had to vacate the titles. Like, it's not a tag team holding one title. That's absurd. But in all seriousness, congratulations to her and her husband Uso on having a
the
baby.
Yeet guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
But
she's married to the Yeet guy. It's either that or the No Yeet. I don't know. It's one or the other. It's one of the Usos. I get them mixed up all the time.
hot take though, someone at some point will bring all these streaming services together to form what we used to call a cable service. And
Yeah.
then we will just be buying fucking cable again instead of Netflix, Paramount Plus, fucking Stack TV if you're in Canada, Hulu, fucking
Yeah, so it is Jimmy Uso. So it's not main event Jay, it's his brother Jimmy. So it's the No Yeet. She's married to No Yeet.
poor her.
Why? That's fine. I like Jimmy Uso. I
I
liked him when
like
he was
all
part
of
of the
them, but
Usos.
like it's way
Such
cooler
a good
if
tag team.
your significant other's known just for yeeting.
And terrible spears. Like I said, in 6 months it's not going to matter. Every Samoan is going to hold every title on wrestling. That's it.
I'm telling you, LA Knight will get a shot.
No, he's
Mark
not.
my
They're
words.
burying him. I've given
Mark
up
my
hope.
words. Mark my words.
Yeah, on a
There.
gravestone and bury him because it's dead.
He'll have a title.
No, I'm going to be negative this whole episode. I don't even care. Everything's
That's all
terrible
right.
in the
You
fandom.
can
I
be.
hate things.
All right, Warhammer.
I hate Warhammer too. Mad. I'm actually not
See,
mad. I'm not mad at Games Workshop.
my positivity brought about a combat patrol for the salamanders.
I was
So
saying new Salamander sculpts have come out that look a
yeah,
lot like the
so
old Salamander sculpts. So
I don't care what the fuck they look like. It's new ones. That's all that matters.
you're
And
still not getting your Primarch. He's dead.
I'm fucking closer
He's
though.
actually he's not dead. He's a perpetual, so he's alive
Yeah.
somewhere.
I mean, he might just be having a bender right now. Like we don't really know.
They
Stage of the
deserve
game.
it. They've been. Serica calling me negative Nancy. It's negative Travis. Thank you.
But yeah,
yeah, TKO is terrible. I remember we were talking about that just now.
Yeah, no, that's about I think that's it.
No, I'm actually looking up like Gen Con news right now just to see what the announcements were. I'm excited for a new Skyrim game from Bethesda. That's going to be exciting to get released again this year.
I don't really like. Dude, I tried looking up some stuff. I didn't see a whole lot that I'm super pumped about. Not to be negative or anything like that.
I mean, it's just been kind of like everybody's got their own like convention and release dates now, so it's just kind of one of those things where it just trickles in.
Yep. Oh no, they said your name is Nancy.
I'm taller than you, and I will fight you.
But no, I think that's about it for this particular episode. I think. Oh, did you ever read that script? Because you got to start reading that on the show, dude. That's our promo thing.
You never sent it to me. How am I
I
supposed to
did
read
send
it?
it to you.
Where?
I sent it to you on Monday.
I should check that then.
Yeah. And we'll start reading that, and then other people will want us to do it because we sound so professional, and we cut it short with it.
Professional.
Well, that's why I have
all you do is say the F word.
Hey, there's got to always be that guy.
Let's see what
the Pikachu promoting swearing guy. Ryan Reynolds, please come on the show.
Oh, speaking, I was like
looking like Pikachu.
Speaking of Pikachu, did you see what went down at like Japanese McDonald's with the like Pokemon Happy Meals? Oh, people were just going in and buying like 15 Happy Meals to get the Pokemon stuff out of them, and then throwing all the food in the trash.
That's awful. You could just buy this stuff. You don't got to buy the Happy Meals. They used to do it all the time in Germany. I would buy the
No, I
whole
think you.
set.
I think you had. No, I think you had to buy it. Like you have to buy the Happy Meals for
You
it because it
shouldn't
was like
do
some
that,
sort of
man.
special release. And so yeah, they were just going in and buying. And so like now they're just like, yeah, we're not doing stuff like that anymore because they were supposed to have another promotion with something similar where there was like
Yeah, some other big item.
yeah, and so yeah, they were just like, oh, we're not doing that again because people just throwing four
That's
hundred dollars worth of
fucked.
food out just to get the collectible.
My God. Like, just let us buy the stuff, dude, outside
Right,
of it.
yeah.
Like, you're still making the fucking money, man. Like, I literally did that in Germany. Like, whenever I saw like a good set of stuff that
Yeah.
was out of McDonald's, I'd be
I
like,
just
I want a beer and all the
the
toys you
fact
got
the
that are
fact that you
different.
can get beer at a McDonald's in Germany is just so dope.
Germany is heaven on earth, folks. I'm just letting everybody know that, unless you're a criminal, because the bullseye, no police brutality.
Yeah,
I
don't
saw some
don't get
shit.
traffic violations either. I was talking to my in-laws. I was just like, what happens if people drive without a license? They were like, oh, you don't do that. I was like, wow.
No.
Happens all the time here. Like,
Yeah, that's got second nature.
yeah, we're playing fast and loose with our traffic laws. They're just like, oh,
Mhm.
you can't even have
Um,
too much rust on your car, and then they won't let it on the road. So
the best part about Germany is you can drink as long as you're not the driver. That's how it should be. They're adults. They know it. Like,
I mean, I
I
can't
used to
count the
get
number of
hammered
times I've
in the
been drinking
passenger
in a
seat.
car.
Yeah, oh yeah, all the time. I used to. Well, I mean, in Germany.
I mean, in
Um,
America, I got hammered with a bunch of my friends and pretended to be in a car and actually got pulled over by the cops, which was fun at a
oh
McDonald's of all places.
yeah. At least it wasn't a
Well,
Denny's.
they closed the walk-in portion of the
Oh,
McDonald's, but the
oh,
drive-through was open. So we walked to the drive-through, and they were like, "Hey, we can't serve you unless you were in a car." And so we all just kind of like formed up into a rectangle and started jumping up and down on the sensor. And then I
oh.
pretended to roll the window down, and we ordered a whole bunch of like McDoubles.
When they were $1.
Yeah, and then
Those were the glory days.
we got our burgers, and we still just were drunk and having a good time. So we all still pretended to be in a car formation and like pretending to drive our imaginary vehicle, and we got pulled over by the real cops.
I think that's it though today for nerd stuff. Oh, like
Waffle,
we said, folks,
I
we
don't have
might do
enough,
football.
Serica. I don't have enough fighting skill to go to Waffle House anymore. That place has gone wild.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you gotta be. You have to be
that
at
Shane
least a
Gillis
black
joke
belt.
though.
Yeah, at least to be a
The Sh-
black belt.
the Shane Gillis joke was great about
It's
what
just-
Caitlin Clark's gonna do after the WNBA. She's gonna
Return
work
work
at
at Waffle
Waffle House so she can
House.
still fight black people.
That Shane Gillis joke was off the chain, dude. The
He
one
was
where
good.
he pointed at his friend's wife because he was like, "I told you you didn't know any WNBA players." I was like, "Oh,
I
that's
mean,
so
but it's so
terrible."
fucking true though. Like they all applauded and cheered. But yeah, so we might do some fantasy football stuff this year, just because we
Yeah, I'm
like
down. I like
football,
fantasy. Who doesn't
and
like
it
fantasy
doesn't
football?
only
I
be
mean,
like 20, 30 minutes.
it's technically a tabletop RPG.
Yeah, of the best kind.
It's like a gotcha. It's like the gotcha games where you just like you have your little deck of players and you spread them out. And they make points unless they're
Except
on
mine
my
are the
team and
best.
then they end up hurt. Yeah, if there's somebody that you really don't like in the NFL, send me a message. I'll put them on my fantasy team for sure. An injury.
Dude, I play every year and have now for fucking 20 years. I've yet to win a fucking fantasy league.
I always
Like
start
legit,
off.
none of them. Never.
I start off so hot on fantasy football. Like I'll have such a good team and I'll win for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row by like a bonkers amount of points, and then everybody on my roster's hurt. Like
Oh, that sucks.
I'm using a fourth string running back from like Tampa Bay as my
Well, like
starter because everybody's
that's
just
what
burnt out.
when you draft, you got to look at those teams that are going to be on the line and barely making it in. Baker Mayfield's my starting quarterback for a reason. He's going to be fighting for a playoff spot until the end of the fucking season. He's
Oh,
not sitting on the bench.
he's gonna be fighting for his life. His O line is not great.
But he's got receivers and he's got a good running back. He'll be all right.
I mean, I like Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
He's
he's
just not.
great.
He's just
Cleveland's
not on a.
stupid.
Yeah, he's just not on a very good team.
They got rid of
You didn't draft Deshaun Watson.
no. I actually did his first year in Cleveland.
You shouldn't
Oopsie
have.
daisies.
Yeah, Yeah, speaking of Ric Flair, he was doing his best impression of him.
But yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna call this a night. We'll do the ad read next time, so you can finally do one, Travis. I'll make sure you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Baker
Matthew
is
says
not
Baker's.
trash.
Ooh, that's a hot
Not
take.
trash.
That's
He's
a
a
hot
top 10
take.
quarterback. He's a top 10 quarterback.
It's top 10 mustache for sure.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
But top 10 quarterback, easy.
Yep.
I,
Brock Purdy,
I
top 5.
Brock Purdy's top 10.
Top 5.
Top 5. Oh man, it's hard. Top 5.
Yes.
I would. So I'm trying to think who I'd take over him. I would take
Mahomes. I mean, it's an easy
Mahomes,
pick.
Burrows,
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Burrows.
Yeah. What's his nuts in Baltimore? Lamarcus. What's his name? Fuck. Why can't I think of his goddamn name?
He's not that good of a quarterback.
I would take him. He's not
fast.
bad.
He's super fast.
He's not bad.
Real fast.
I would take those 4. Yeah, so maybe he is top 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Chargers, that guy's pretty good. Herbert, it's not
Justin
bad.
Herbert?
But what sucks for him this year is his coach is a running coach. So he's
Honestly,
not going to
that
get to throw a whole lot.
helps out quarterbacks, takes pressure off of him, man.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
see more magic if there's a good running game.
Yeah, well, and they'll be fucking running with their coach.
Matthew's a huge Patrick Mahomes fan. He and I have arguments multiple times on Patrick
Sorry,
Mahomes.
bud. He can never be the best.
He's overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated.
All I know is they could never say he's better than Tom Brady because Tom Brady whooped his ass twice.
I love the fact that he went to Tampa Bay and everyone's like, why is he going to do that? That'll ruin his legacy. And then he won in Tampa Bay. They sold the farm. Like, they sold the farm to get that win.
It doesn't matter they sold the farm because guess what? He didn't even fucking have preseason with him. That was COVID and shit like that. Like,
but now
he came in and
Tampa Bay's
still
in a rough spot because
smashed.
they sold the farm to get to where they were at for a Super Bowl team. And it worked. Like, it paid off. But they're definitely feeling the after effects of it, which is why I'm concerned for San Francisco because they also sold the farm to get a Super Bowl team, and that's gonna be a rough fallout.
You guys will be fine. You got Jennings. Jennings is my sleeper, folks. I know this isn't our fantasy episode, and we're dragging this on.
At wide
Jennings,
receiver?
wide receiver, San Francisco sleeper for the first 6 weeks. After that, try to sell him before week 6 because when Ayuk comes back, I don't
know, man.
He's fucked. But
Ayuk?
Ayuk's
Ayuk's. Oh, are you saying Ayuk's gonna force Jennings out?
Yeah, well, not out, but he's gonna take a lot of he's gonna
be the
a lot of
slot.
Yeah,
it's Brandon Ayuk. I'm picking him over. Yeah, I'm picking him over that guy.
But Jennings was good last year when everybody was out, so I would definitely
I mean, being consistent when other people are injured is not the same as being a great wide receiver. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we're fantasy football, man. We're not trying to win championships right away. We got to get there. Jennings will get you there through the first 6 weeks. After that, yeah, you got to sell the farm on him. But
got to see where Christian McCaffrey's going to end up.
I got him and Derrick Henry, my 2 running backs.
Oh, you were set,
Derrick Henry? If they're healthy. My whole season is based on if they're healthy. If they're healthy,
yeah. Christian McCaffrey was hurt most of last year, so he's due for a good year. He's pretty much one on, one off.
So if they're both healthy, they're like 1-2 in the league.
Whatever you do, don't start him. That way he has good games.
But yeah, so we'll see what we're doing. Yeah, everybody have a great night.
Next week we're going to be back to our regularly scheduled programming, so we'll be talking about Magic the Gathering in Point of Fact. Yeah, we're going to be talking about some TCGs next week when we have the full crew with us again. Hopefully we will have James. I know he's in a position right now in like Tabaluka, Georgia, or some stuff like that. He's in the deep south, staying at a place that has terrible internet. So we're wishing him the best. I hope he gets a chance to stream anything that's not directly related to TKO. Because I had to get one more jab into TKO before we called it. So yeah, join us next week. We're going to be talking about some trading card games, Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, the One Piece trading card game, which is actually fairly fun to play. I've actually played a round of it finally.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't like board games, but I do like a good trading card game. So I don't know. Yeah. I'm just a weirdo.
No, that's common, dude. I don't like
That's
trading card games. Yeah,
I like your Clark Kent swirl with your hair at the front. That's looking nice. You
I'm trying to really
did
do big
did that on
things now.
purpose. Yeah.
Yep, doing big things.
Yeah. Let me know when you get the ability to fly, and I'll start looking for green glowing rocks.
Oh, I have to lose weight first.
Is that what's holding it back?
Yeah,
It's your
it
mass
is.
ratios.
It is. It's off
Same.
kilter. It's all
Same. Yeah.
center
Yeah.
mass.
Yeah.
So I
It's
need to
too
spread it out.
too much density.
Yep. All right. Bye,
All right.
everybody. See you next week.
See you next week. Thanks for joining us.